Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to another tremendous video. Today, we're going to do a follow-up on a protocol that I covered back in July, and that is none other than Blue Protocol. So let's get right into it. All right, Blue Protocol. It's a auto-compounding protocol in which you can earn 1.7% daily on your position that you hold. And on this, basically, it was really simple. You simply click on buy, you buy the token, you go over to stake, you stake it into what's called S Blue, and then that would allow you to earn that 1.7% daily. And then if you wanted to participate in governance on the protocol, then you would convert it all the way over to G Blue. G Blue is going to be the focus of the video tonight, because now G Blue, you can bridge it over to abstract. And while you're earning the 1.7% daily on BNB, you can also participate in a pretty good passive income program on abstract simultaneously. So you have two scenarios. So if you're a blue holder and you want to get it over to abstract, basically you come up here to this bridge tab. You want to make sure up here that you have the BNB chain selected. And then what you would do is you would take blue and follow these instructions here, and it'll bridge it right over. However, now the other way you can do it is you can also use this link here. If you want to simply bridge some BNB from BNB over to abstract in the form of Ethereum, you're going to need Ethereum for this. So let's go over to relay. Let's see here. Let's select some BNB. Let's go down to abstract and let's do some Ethereum, shall we? All right, let's do 0.12. All right, $100. Let's get the best price. We're going to send it on over. It goes pretty quick on relay. I was really impressed by how fast it went. All right, confirm. Let's confirm it right here. All right, there it goes. It's going to go over to Ethereum. Now, while it's doing that, what's really nice is on the actual Blue Protocol page to get started, they have a zap feature, kind of like on PancakeSwap, that I would assume everybody's familiar with. All right, so that Ethereum is gone all the way over. So two things you got to make sure that you do. So up top, you want to select on abstract. That way you're working on the abstract chain on the Blue BNB page. Click on the, click on the Arborian tab. Actually, no, click on LP Zap. So if you just want to go in, it'll divide your Ethereum. It'll purchase G Blue as well. So here is the G Blue chart. You'll see right here. Let me go ahead and zap into the protocol. I'm telling you, it's really easy. So we got 0.05. Let's do 0.035. Leave a little bit of ETH for gas. And then we're going to zap into G Blue. All right, just like that. I'm going to sign off on the transaction. There we go. All right, so the zap has been confirmed. All right, let's go over here to Dex Screener. There it is, just that quick. So 6.31 G Blue was bought and added right to the LP. All right, so when you go here back to the Blue BNB page, this is how you can really kind of keep up with your position. All right, so you'll see this will say the Arborian gauge. For just simplistic terms, that's the LP that this is in. And then what happens is you'll go down here. The current gauge is 309.8%. And I'm going to tell you how you can actually participate in this to make that percentage go up. So the epoch status is weekly. So there's 117 hours and 55 minutes left. And in this, notice this. So the next estimated APR is 308.95%. If you participate, And if you do, and if you go along with this team effort, you can actually help to make that go higher. So right here, my position right now. So I have $5,635 in this position. And on this, my estimated daily ABX, that's the reward token that this project pays out in. And I've got 4.89% of the pool. All right. So right now, estimated daily ABX, 4,954. So let's go to the chart to see how much that is. So right now, that is 0.009. All right, so let's put a calculator on the screen. Let's figure this out. All right, CA. There we have it. All right, let's pull this over here so you good people can see this. All right, so let's go to the Blue Protocol page. Let's pull this back up. All right, so estimated daily ABX 4,954, and the current price is 0.009. Let's see, 0.009645. All right, so right now that's $47 a day. So what am I going to do with that $47 in ABX? Well, you can actually do a couple of things with it. So on here, when you
All right,
want
guys,
to
here's two
work
videos, YouTube
with
videos
your
you should watch
position,
right now. Don't forget to
you
like,
can
comment, and
go
subscribe.
right here, go
and I
down to
will
the
see
bottom
you
and see
in
where
the
it says
next
view
video.
on a
Take
Borean.
care.
So you can go to the dashboard on a Borean. All right, and this is where if you just simply want to swap your ABX for Ethereum and do other things with it, do it on this front page, because every time you claim, you'll be able to. So watch this. Now you go to this dashboard. I'm going to show you a couple more things. This is where the flywheel effect really starts to take into place. So if you click on manage right here, you'll see your position. You'll see how much ETH, how much G Blue that you have in here, and then you can actually collect fees. But this right here, I collected just a little while ago. That's the current APR on the position that I have in the pool right now. Now, here's how you can actually increase your earnings. So, on the rewards, what I want to do now is I want to collect the rewards, because I want to do my part to set up the next epoch to bring the APR even higher. So watch. So I want to claim my rewards, ABX tokens. Okay. So let me sign that here. Now, once I claim them, what you want to do is you want to go over here to this menu. You want to go down to lock, and then you want to create a lock. And then when you go to percentage, obviously you want to do all of them. And I do it up to 4 years. Now, when you do it to 4 years, this is not permanent. You can pull this right back out. You're not telling your tokens bye-bye for 4 straight years. Now, this, for some reason, this lock takes a little bit longer. Just give it a second. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to increase this timeline to permanent. And again, all right, here we go. So I can confirm it now. There we go. Okay. So I just created the lock. So I'm going to click on manage locks. Now look over here on the unlock date. You'll go to the last one and it'll show you that it's a 4-year. Now I want to extend that to permanent lock mode. I want to convert it to permanent. And again, as a reminder, if you say, I'm out, I don't want to do this anymore, you can actually disable permanent mode. You can sell this into Ethereum. None of this is locked. All right, so I'm going to confirm this. Now, once this transaction goes through, this is where you add more APR into your earnings per week. So you see it says lock made permanent. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to vote. All right, at the bottom, if you notice, I had multiple locks. And what I want to do is, first off, I want to find the LP that I'm in, and that is G Blue and Wrapped Ethereum. Did I pass it? Let's see. There it is. All right, see on the left, that's my previous votes. That's where I claimed ABX rewards, made them permanent, and put them over here. So what I want to do is I want to scroll over to the pool where I have. All right, so I want to select. See how it says ready to vote? Then you're going to vote. And when it comes up, you want to put all of that towards it. Now watch what happens. This is really cool. So once this goes in, all right, so the vote is submitted. Okay, see right here? In this rebase, in ABX tokens, you're going to earn an additional 117.12% stacked on top of what you're earning in the pool. So when you do this, that's when you're actually adding more to your earnings. So where do you take profit on this? So you take profit on this when the voting rewards pays out. I'm actually going to be leaving. I'm actually going to be leaving my voting rewards in there every week, because if you notice on this, when you go to your dashboard, actually, no, I'm sorry. When you go back to Blue Protocol, because Aaron left a whole lot of information on here, it'll tell you what the next estimated, next epoch estimated APR, it's already at 308.95%. But if enough people jump into this, we could actually bump that up even more, and then the earnings could go up even more. So don't forget that. But that's really it. So again, if you're already in blue on BNB, you'll see it on the BNB tab. You'll start from here just to kind of summarize it. Remember, you got your buy, your stake, and you can stay on blue if you want. You can stay on BNB if you want to and still earn 1.7%. However, you can still earn on both. And what's really neat about this, not gonna lie to you, when I first got into this, I was like, ooh, this is an inflationary token. Got to do something about that. Well, if you buy over here and take it over to abstract like I did, and it's over here earning, why would you want to sell it? So that's kind of the missing link on this that I really, really do like. I am definitely looking forward to how the rewards start to stack up on this. There's one last Easter egg on this, because there's G Blue on abstract and on BNB chain. You can see they've got an ARB tool on here. So if you have some USDC in play right now, and actually I do, let's see if we can make this happen real quick. Interesting. It says small opportunity. Let's take a small opportunity. Pardon me. Let's do this. Let's see. Let's go. Let's shift to BNB. And let's no, I don't have any USDC right now. Let me come over here and get some USDC real quick, and we will do that. We will definitely do that. Let's grab a little bit real quick, shall we? Let's trade up. This might be tremendous. Let's see here. Let's see what we can do with $100. All right, so if we're gonna do $100, they're gonna charge me a couple of cents to swap it over. All right, here we go. All right, that transaction just went through. So let's come over here and let's refresh. We're gonna try to make this work. There we go. All right, let's do this, shall we? All right, let's do max. So see, I mean, it's a small game, but what'll happen is you'll wind up having 100.9077 USDC on abstract. All right, so let's. Wow, this transaction is going to do a lot. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's see what happens. No, that's the wrong chart. Oh well, I don't have it pulled up. But you can see that was about $1 gain. So there's a neat little arb tool in here as well. There's some days when it got to be to about 5 to 6% difference, but hey, everybody likes their own thing, right? But that's about it, guys. This has been a really great experience so far. I tend to hang out right here in the dashboard quite often. I will be stacking these voting rewards up pretty regular. It says no voting rewards available. That's because the epoch has not flipped. Um, you will claim those once a week. And up here, as these rewards accumulate in the LP, obviously you can collect those more often. Um, that's it, guys. If you got any questions, hop over in the Telegram. Ask me about it. It's a lot to unpackage, but once you see how it works, it's really not that hard. If you're new to this, just buy some Ethereum, or just take your BNB and bridge it over to abstract and get started that way. It's a whole lot easier. It's really it. It's been great. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Take care.